Or is it working? It's working. I think it's working. It's working! Hooray! and even my mic, I double checked. Hello and welcome to Star Trek Lost Voyages, Star Trek Adventure. I am the GM Tim, and with me is my survived and illustrious crew. We've got Captain.
Tim, I don't hear anything on Twitch. Do you guys hear anything on Twitch?
I have everything muted right now on Twitch, but...
Sorry, Tim, I don't hear anything on Twitch.
Oh, I hear you on Twitch.
You
hear me, yeah. Tim, you talk.
Hello?
I hear Tim.
I hear you.
Hear me, yeah.
We hear things on Twitch in the chat.
But not you.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Again?
Oh, I just heard you on Twitch.
Okay, am I there or not?
Yeah, I heard you on Twitch, Tim, yeah.
Great. Okay. No. Fantastic. Can I start? I'm going to start. I'm going to go, and if you catch up, you catch up. If I figure out the game one day, it will be great. Hi, I'm the GM Tim.
Just had to throw that rock on the train track to derail you. You're getting too full of yourself.
Yeah,
yeah.
Right?
Take the wind out of your sails before you start throwing phasers at us.
Keep them in line. Yeah. Keep them in line. Hello, I'm the GM Tim, and I am doing Star Trek Adventures live play tonight. We're going to do Lost Voyages. We're on episode 2 of season 3. It's called Displaced. And with us is our wonderful crew. We've got Captain Zanny, Lieutenant Sofek, Dr. Doug, Commander Gurkhan, and Commander Yezikov. And I just realized I got Doug and Doug and Sofek in the wrong spots, but we'll fix that after. And Captain Zanny, do you mind throwing me out a little,
Captain's log.
Thank you, Jesus.
I got you, buddy.
What happened today? I've been ready all day. But no.
Performance anxiety? I'm sorry. Moving on.
Son of a bee.
You're wonderful. Yes, you're wonderful. You're good. Captain's log. I still having trouble comprehending how fast we moved across the galaxy from the world of the Assessor to Narendra Station. We're still troubled by the events that took place there with both the Romulans trying to access that type of interstellar technology and not knowing who the Assessor was waiting to come in and being displeased that it's early. Back at Narendra Station, we're debriefing on what to do next.
All right, and we'll snap right in. So the scene kind of cuts and does the opening kind of sequence of your ship docking at Narendra, and then does the side swipe. Hey, Gopal, can you mute your mic or turn down the volume of your TV, please? Thank you. And a cut scene, and you see the kind of like the audience hall you were in last time, the debriefing room, and this time it's less busy. There's no scientists there. It's just the senior staff of your ship, General Kargan from the Klingons, and the other two ships that are part of the sort of like small flotilla that are here in the system. And Kargan stands wielding like a Klingon pad, like a blade. It's just so good. Our deep space intelligence assets believe that they've recorded traces of cloaked Romulan warbirds crossing the neutral zone and entering the outer edges of our sector. We believe that they're moving towards Candidate 3 system to lay claim to that technology that was discovered there. Or they're going there to solidify a deal if what you said and somebody is there controlling it is true. Either way, we cannot let them have it. Nobody trusts the Romulans. The discussions with the Admiral, and he kind of waves over to Admiral Shrev, says, we've decided to send all 3 Federation ships to secure and defend the Candidate 3 system for our purposes and to deny it to the enemy. Captain Akul and his vessel remain here on point at Narendra Station in case the Romulans foolishly attempt to attack us while you're away. Shrev kind of stands up and says, "Thank you, General," and then looks over at you, Captain Zanny, and says, "You'll be placed in command of the flotilla and given the temporary rank of Fleet Captain, otherwise known as Commodore."
Mistake.
Who do you whisper that to? Just the person next to you. It's just some ensign. He's like, okay.
Terrified. He's like, am I gonna get demoted?
Once, do you have any questions before we kind of go? But
there's 2 other ships coming with us.
Yeah.
Am I familiar with these captains? On a professional or more level?
Well, you guys, all 3 of you have been here. All 3 of you have been here patrolling the system. So there's the USS Venture, which is a the USS Venture, which is an Intrepid class, and then there's the Bellerophon, which is a Bellerophon is an Intrepid class, so like Voyager, and then there's the Venture, which is a Galaxy class.
Big ship.
Yeah.
Cool. And the captains, I've worked with them before, or no?
Yeah, I mean, you would have done like some joint missions in the past, or shared what you guys are doing with each other.
Cool. I think that's all I need to know. Our orders are pretty simple. Secure the system. We know where the system is.
Yeah, it's more like figure out what the hell is going on, because they kind of bring up there's the last data that they were able to kind of like gather from your vessel, and what they've got on very now sparse long range sensors because of the Romulans taking out the probes in the last one. It shows that the entire system is just like awash with gravimetric and tetronic disturbances, even more than what you detected when you first arrived. And then there's like some sort of repeated pulses of some, cosmic energy that is bursting, similar to what happened just before you guys were shot out of the system.
So, on the 2 ships, are there any like astrometric bays or something, anything like that on their ships?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Well, if they have like your con, I'm not sure what our mobile labs or module labs are set to right now.
Yeah. Oh, it could be set to something more offensive if you want.
Yeah, but I was thinking like we would go more offensive if the Galaxy class ship has a what do you call it? Astrometrics type lab. Then they may be able to do analysis en route of the cosmic energies.
Yeah, they could do that.
Cool. And Sofik could help with the sensor readings on that or something like that. Yes, Sofik.
We could also attempt to tie in the sensors of all 3 ships to get us as detailed of a long-range scan as possible.
That's why you're still on my ship. Deals like that. I'm nicer now that I'm a Commodore. I'm not. It's just hot air. I like it though. How long would that take to get ready? Because we're gonna have to depart fairly quick.
You could do it en route.
Cool. Anything from engineering that we need to think about moving forward? We can do. I can bring all this in while we're having the conference with Shrav, just being like, anything?
Yeah.
Like, to your con?
I mean, if we're going to be getting all of our sensors in some sort of linked pattern, we need to have one ship be the primary sensor sweeper, or the primary ship that's doing it. I'm assuming that will be this vessel, sir?
Might as well.
All right, rewriting power to the sensors,
and I guess switch our module part to the most offensive thing you can think of, and maybe
Offensive?
Not offensive, offensive. Anyways, talk to Jessica about it. What has the most fun?
Oh my god. Shrev kind of side looks Yazikov.
Might be helpful if my microphone is down when I was talking.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a night. It is a night, you know.
What happened?
If power is rerouted for scanners, it may not be available for shields, sir.
Do not worry about the power on this vessel. I have done some improvements to our warp drive.
Very good.
From a tactical perspective, Jessica, anything that we should be aware of going in, working with the 3 ships?
Normal Romulan war tactics. Obviously, stay in waits under clock until last minute. If we're scanning the area for, we may want to add Tilikaal to our scanners to see, to what we're scanning for to see if we can pick up any clocked vessels.
That gives me an idea, Commander. Maybe I should change our labs to gravitons. A ship that big will create its own gravity, especially when it's powered by a black hole.
Yes, this is smart.
Wonderful. Dougie, from medical, any concerns?
Are we expecting a lot of casualties?
We're fighting Romulans.
Hopefully not, yes. But maybe a few of those stems you used to give me, huh? From the last mission.
Uh-huh.
Still have my shoulder knot. It's
Oh,
not
God.
as good as it was.
Is Jessica going to have a painkiller problem?
Still,
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm prescribing opioids again.
yeah, we're back to opioids. I'm the Dr. House of this.
I mean, maybe we can turn one of the open bays into a triage center, maybe.
Yeah. You can take cargo bays 3 and 4. I think we have 4. I think we actually have 3, but we started 2. For everybody who's watching, all of our actual briefing rooms and stuff don't start at 1. They actually start at 2.
There is no one.
There is no 1.
There never was a 1.
Exactly.
Done.
But Admiral, are we expecting force when we get there, or is this just precautionary? I know we are attempting to keep the Romulans from taking this technology, but do we have any intelligence that indicates that there will be a forceful reaction to this?
I mean, no more than what you did, no more than what you've seen in the past. Our main concern is that, and he kind of leans in, and just to give everyone reference, this is about 2375, so we're about season 7, just starting season 7 of DS9, and he just kind of leans in, he's like, look, the Romulans haven't agreed to anything other than a pact of non-alliance and non-aggression towards the Dominion, and quite frankly, if they're pushing in on this side of the galaxy and we're getting slammed from the other side of the galaxy, we're hooped if we don't make it at least a solid stand against this. You've seen that there's already factions forming within the Romulan Star Empire. Hopefully this is one of them and we can just keep it kind of at bay, but they're coming from the Romulan side of the neutral zone, and I don't think that's the case. So proceed cautiously. We've got to keep this system and try and keep them at bay. That's the best I can offer. But in this case, I think it's time to go.
As always, Jessica, we're not looking for a fight, but we're not running away from this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think we're prepped.
Anything else you want to do before we roll up into the system?
Give a carousing speech.
Tell me what the carousing speech is.
We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the air. We shall never surrender, no matter what they do.
At least one ensign is like, what the hell is he talking about? And everyone's like, it's a 20th century thing. Don't worry about it.
It's always a 20th century thing.
Yeah. So I will say, you know what? You do have your leadership. Do you want to make your first roll of the night? Challenge 0.
Control and command.
Actually, if you're going to use you have your leadership, right? Do you have the one where you can give a speech and literally just give somebody advantage?
No, I follow my lead, which is within combat. I do something cool.
Okay.
I'll
tell you what. Let's just do a presence and command roll.
Okay.
And let's see.
I do have team dynamics if I can use that for.
I mean, for the fleet, you could give it to the other ships if you need to, but let's just make that roll and see how we do.
I push the button.
Push the button.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, in this case, the fleet's not going to do much good for your. That's going to be the challenge. It's not going to help them too much because they don't get your references. But your ship understands your 20th century references, and they're all in. So I'm going to just put momentum into the pool right now. So you've got a free momentum that you can add, and we're not going to change it as the scene cuts. So the ships are heading towards the system. Anything you want to do before we cut scene?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are we going to get our determinations?
Yes. Determinations. Investigate the additional disturbances on the third planet. Prevent any adversaries from obtaining any new technology. And do your best to conduct first contact with whoever you might meet.
Huzzah!
All right.
He didn't say anything about not starting a war with the Romulans. Just
Nope.
remember that.
I did not.
Or the Prime Directive.
I did not. And as we do that, we're cutting scene, and you guys snap out of warp. Not once did anyone mention putting up the shields before we entered this space of disturbance. Before you get a chance, every single ship in the small flotilla is slammed with just the massive amounts of energy. It is going to be 6 damage.
2 shields. No shields. You
One second.
roll a location.
5, 6.
Oh, 6 dice worth of damage.
6 dice worth of damage. Yeah. I'm just gonna roll right off of. I'm just gonna roll Beagle. Let's just roll Beagle.
Sneaky disruptions completely not occurring on our sensors.
Let's see how Beagle does with the. All right. So, before shields, you're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, piercing 2, and devastating, and dampening.
All right, so we lose 2 power.
So you lose 2
or 1 power.
1 power
because
from
there's only one effect.
From dampening, right?
Yeah, from dampening. The piercing reduces our resistance by 2, so 2 damage does make it through our resistance.
Yep.
And what was the other one you said?
Devastating, which means it's going to double up, I believe.
I believe any
Or
breach
that's
is
only
2
a
breaches.
breach. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
every breach is a second breach.
Great. All right.
So roll a d6 for, I guess, a location?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh. No, I didn't breach.
Oh, no, you did, because we didn't have shields.
Oh, I did? Yes, you're right.
So
did.
weapons have 2 breaches.
All right, and so do all the other ships.
Yeah,
Each ship is also hit with the same thing.
With 2 breaches, weapons are down.
You guys are 4. I don't think it's down yet.
Every breach reduces your weapons. So, like, 2 means I have to actually do a repair.
True. Okay. With that, the scene is absolutely just it's kind of crazy here right now. And I'm just gonna cut. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It's just not. Twitch is not with me tonight. All right, so we cut scene.
There we go.
Yeah. So we've got the ship. There is no momentum currently in the pool.
Should be 1, right?
There's 1 momentum in the pool. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
Correct. And you're down 2 power, right?
1 power.
Down 1 power. Okay.
Because you only rolled 1 effect. So So our ship has got 2 breaches on weapons. Current power is 11 out of 10 because of our improved power systems.
Okay, so there's like absolute chaos in the system. Your ships are all over the place. The 3 ships are kind of thrown to. It's almost like thrown to the space winds, Commodore. Everyone's kind of working to fix their ships. Is it okay that they focus on that first, or do you want something else to happen before we do that? Fix ships, then look.
No, red alert. Fix ships, and let's reconvene in formation since we're out of it.
Okay, so they're going to work on getting the damage fixed, and then they're going to maneuver back into position. How are you fixing your breaches, or one of your breaches here?
Rakan, fix our ship, please.
Well, I'm going to reroute the power to the phaser blanks that were blown out into the phaser blanks that are still active, just thereby increasing their power, but limiting our arcs, let's say.
Okay.
So I'm going to... So the difficulty would be 3.
Yeah, difficulty repair damage is 3 for weapons.
Is 3. I get a free die for this because I am working on my own ship because I have the talent. I know my ship. I'm guessing I can use a focus by using shipboard diagnostic or shipboard weaponry because I have them both. So I guess that's a focus. We have no momentum.
Did you use the one that was in the pool?
Do we have one in the pool?
The one.
There is.
I'm going to use it
Yeah.
to give myself a 4th die. And rerouting power to the primary phaser banks. Hello, game. I hit
Yep.
the button.
Hello, game.
I clicked the button. Nothing happened. One more click.
Don't click too
Whoa.
many times.
What's happening?
There it goes.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Oh, let's take that first.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that's for 5 successes.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and it's a breach, 2 breaches, right? You're fixing one of the breaches. Is that the idea?
Yeah, let me just...
So it will be a difficulty of
quick
4.
read.
So I'm gonna, and you use the momentum, and that means it gets back into the pool, or you have a momentum if you want to use it.
Yeah, repair a single breach. The officer chooses a single damage or disable system. If successful, the system is restored to function and can be used against normally, but that does not remove any breaches the ship has suffered, only the penalties imposed by damage.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so
So I
repairing 1 will bring it back to no penalty.
Yeah. It's at the 1 breach penalty instead of the 2 breach penalty.
Yeah, but it still
There-
counts as having 2 breaches, though. If we end up
Correct.
having all the breaches, we will still completely lose all weapon systems.
Which would be bad. That would be
Mhm.
Well,
very bad.
for our size, for it to be disabled, we have to take 4 breaches
Yeah,
because
so
it's
we have
it's
2.
equal to our scale.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so 2 more breaches. But we got Captain weapons are up.
Noted.
All right. Weapons are good. As you work to recover some of the initial burst of the damage, you sense something, Captain Zanny. Something otherworldly. In a moment of pure silence, you hear a voice. It's the same alien from the Tilikaal ruins, Assessor Tredic. You've come back. Please, I need help to protect them all. I can't transport you down and save them at the same time. Please help me.
Of course we will help you. What can we do?
You don't get anything else. There's another gravimetric Sofek. Your sensors start screaming at you as another gravimetric field is just about to slam into the flotilla.
Captain, another gravimetric wave. Imminent impact.
Brace for impact. I already said red alert, so I'm going to assume shields are up.
Shields are up, yeah. So it's going to slam into you again, but this time shields are up, so it's not going to be as bad. Oh, maybe not. 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, yeah.
Okay. Well,
so
and it's
5.
piercing 2.
Got piercing
So
2, so it's going to make...
So it's 5.
Yeah, so 5. So 5 slam into your shields.
1, right. Captain, the shield's at 60%. Hold
Okay.
on.
Noted.
All right, and with that, the other ships are kind of scattered. Yazikov, you're detecting something on your sensors at the far end of the system.
Okay.
The view screen's filled with a bright prismatic spray of light and halos of electric blue energy, and then space seems to unfold in that kaleidoscope display again. And instead of a ship like you did, you see a massive planet emerging through the unfolding passage as it's pulled into orbit around the third planet.
Crazy.
How about we get Sofek? Can I get you to make a reason and science, difficulty 0?
There's a bunch of momentum in the pool.
Yeah.
So the system's like it's just so distracting around here. Your sensors are going to have a complication until you do something about it. But you are able to get a momentum, and you're able to tell that the planet is Organ 3.
Earth?
Organ 3. A while ago, you guys had gone there. It is another.
Isn't the one that folded in? It's the one that folded out of reality. Like we missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. While we were on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, as the Commodore, I would like to order the Galaxy class ship to actually. So that's the Venture, to maintain a perimeter outside of the destruction that's happening within the system, kind of like a peripheral. And our ship in the Intrepid class, the Intrepid might be a little more rugged, or at least less susceptible to these eddies because it's smaller. We should go to that new planet that's arrived, which name I just forgot, even though you just said it. Because I'm good with names.
I think it was Oregon Trail 3 or something.
Oregon Trail 3, yep.
Organ 3.
Back for blood.
No,
We're going to get dysentery.
Yazikov, the things at the edge of your sensors before Commodore is able to finish giving his orders, you notice 3 Romulan warlords. They're having a problem. You can see them intermittently as the tachyon eddies are slamming their cloak and ruining it.
Okay.
Right. Just one change. I actually want to send the Galaxy class ship, the Bellerophon, not the Venture. No, the
Venture.
Yes, the Bellerophon. No, I had that right. No, never mind. I take it back.
You had it right.
Sorry.
So the Bellerophon is small enough that it could get down and help the guy that called you for help on the planet's surface. The Venture is big enough that it could maybe do something against the other planet. And then you guys could probably go deal with the Romulans.
Yes.
That Yazikov hasn't told you about that. I just interrupted her on. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Not really.
Sir, Romulans off
Thank you.
whatever board it is.
That
Over
one.
there.
Over there.
The front,
Over
the front
there.
port.
I ask going in. The
Looks like they're having trouble, sir.
Bellerophon shall go and help the planet. Sophie, Yazikov, link up tactical with the Venture. Sure. We got to keep the Romulans from disturbing the efforts of the Bellerophon. Could you have picked a ship with a harder name to say?
Bellerophon?
Bellerophon. I can't say it.
Therophon. Lizard
Bellerophon.
ship.
The USS B, that one.
The USSB, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you streak away from the planet and move into attack position to engage the Romulan warbirds, yes?
While we're on the way, I'm going to be attempting to regenerate our shields
Sounds good.
because we took a hit. So I'm going to be focusing on shield and damage control up on the bridge. So this one is a control and engineering task with a difficulty of 1, but I'm assisted by the ship structure and engineering. All right, let's roll the ship first. Come on,
No,
baby.
roll the ship after.
Oh, I just wanted to roll it first because it was the first one that popped up.
I know, but the ship only counts if you guys score successes.
Sarah's got some training in engineering too. Is it possible for her to help?
Yes.
The ship, I think with this one, I think it's the ship is the support.
Okay.
And it's locked in that way on the specific skill. It says. I'm not sure if
It is,
Tim wants.
but she can help you as
Oh
well.
yeah,
I have
by
no
all
problem with
means.
that. Yeah.
Okay. She like gets up and runs over. And let me give you a hand, big guy.
I'm like, if you can, well, actually, I'm gonna to make it more in character. I'll be like, we have the gravimetric scanner up and running. If you can take the information from that and kind of ride the gravimetric waves like a surfer. I know you surf. I've seen the holovids,
You got it, big guy.
and we will attempt to see if we can ride this out and survive this fight. So I'm starting with control and engineering.
Okay.
I'm going to use a momentum.
Yep.
It is difficulty 1 because I'm not in main engineering.
Okay.
I'm on the bridge for this one. Focus shield technology. Oop. You
I see
go
a
away.
20.
And then I just roll 1 dice, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the Haida first before I decide whether or not I'm going to. Oh, the ship.
Oh!
Oh.
Big yikes.
Well, I mean, we're getting hammered without knowing it. That is 2 successes. The first success gives me 2 shields back. The second success gives me a momentum, but I can use the momentum that I earned to gain 2 more shields back. And then I report shields at 85%, Captain, but the gravimetric fields are making it difficult to maintain the shields. What's it called? Harmonic fields.
Nice.
If we're having this much trouble, the USSB is probably having just as much trouble. Yezikov, I assembled a team that can go over to the USSB and can help out. I'm not saying it. That's what it's called now.
The USSB.
The USSB.
It's BEE.
USSB.
It's BEA, short for B. Arthur.
I was just thinking that.
Also, since we are Starfleet and the Romulan showed up, we should at least hail them.
Sorry, sir. You said that you assembled a team, or you would like me to assemble a team?
You please.
Okay.
I'm going to be busy distracting them from shooting us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I ping Luther. Luther to the bridge. Take over.
Luther's in the
I'll
middle
just-
of Luther's floating around, like getting beat up by all the damage, not knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, on my way.
So I'll talk to him with. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, no, that was it.
Okay.
Just making fun of me not knowing what to say.
Luther, you take over tactical. I will be going on an away mission. And I'll ping Larkin, Gallic, and the other ones that are going away. I have a list somewhere and I forgot to read it. I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, you have to take either Luther or Gurkhan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Shoot. Okay. All right. So retcon. I page Beagle to take over tactical.
Okay.
And I'll be taking Luther. Is Gurkhan? Sorry, guys. I should have read.
No,
this.
because I think you can pick and choose, but I think we need someone who can fix the shields
Luther,
reliably.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah.
Gallic is an engineer, isn't he? Gallic?
Gallic is an engineer. I believe I'm taking Gurkhan. Gurkhan, you stay here, obviously, to fix the shields. I'm sure the captain will be running this ship ragged. I will take Larkin, and the other two didn't
Herb.
post which characters were coming with me, so they get to choose, I guess.
Where are we going?
This is a combat mission, right? So I'll take the doctor, and I'll take Gallic, I guess. So if
I would take Gallic for sure. He's an engineer.
Yeah.
He's an engineer made of rocks.
So Yezikov.
Yeah.
I am going to give you, Leah, I'm giving you control of Beagle.
Okay.
You can still do stuff on the ship. No tactical best.
I do have Sarah, who's the pilot. I assume that she would be doing kind of like evasive.
Oh, sure.
maneuvers,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
kind of
I
stuff.
just didn't want to. I just want to be the one rolling if I didn't. That's
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
Okay, I got it. No worries. All right. Never mind.
I can roll on behalf of Beagle if you want, the captain.
No,
Yeah.
no. This works
roll?
too. This lets me keep it kind of secret.
Okay.
I was about to give you a precursor because I haven't shown you guys Beagle at all. So Beagle's got stuff. No shock there. Okay. And with that, let
Not
us...
fire full shed proton torpedoes unless absolutely necessary. Say it with me, please. Absolutely
When he says shoot fire, no,
necessary.
absolutely necessary.
Gurkhan's like, we were not supposed to tell Beagle about the proton torpedoes, only the photon torpedoes.
Oh, what did I say? Shit.
Proton? That's
Photon
a lot more powerful
torpedoes,
than
yeah.
photons.
Yeah, I meant photon torpedoes.
Protons, like,
I'm
orders of
clearly
magnitude.
operating at 100% tonight.
Yeah,
So.
that's okay. We all are.
Yeah.
Yay!
No.
Hey.
Proton's like captain level.
Yeah, we're not firing. We're not firing photons anymore. Go straight to the nukes.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure in like TOS, they just like flip flop back and forth between
TOS, there was
proton
no
and photons.
rules.
Yeah,
There
they were
was-
just
There
like,
really
I don't
weren't,
know, it
yeah.
sounds sciencey.
And the phasers were blue.
Shoot them. Yeah. Pew pew.
The
Just-
phasers were
Just do
blue.
stuff. Okay.
The pants were blue.
The shirts were green. and
The shirts were ripped.
Yeah, the
Shirts were ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like
Okay.
right
Starfleet
here.
protocol was to punch with both hands
God,
simultaneously.
I love it. Okay. Focus.
Just go off track.
Focus.
Dress uniforms were sparkly.
No, stop. Come back to me, people. Okay.
No.
What? Sorry.
That's okay. So the away team is going to be able to take off. It's a bumpy friggin' ride, but you're
sending us on a shuttle? Like, do our transporters
well,
just
you
never
could
work?
well, so you could do transporters, but it'll cost
Have to
power
drop our
because you're
shields.
in combat right
Right, okay.
You
And,
wanna
and probably
do it
don't
or
want to
not?
drop the shields either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, fair. I guess I also don't want to get shot out of the sky.
now. There you go.
Okay, yes, we take a shuttle.
Take the scenic route.
You head off towards the ships. So are you gonna hail them?
Yep. We're Starfleet. We talk before we shoot.
Okay. I'm actually gonna give you roll a leadership roll for me on this one.
Presence in command.
Yeah, sounds great.
Great. Diplomacy and negotiation are my strengths. I say
Diplomacy or either one.
okay. I'll use my diplomacy as my focus, and just outline some of the terms that we've come to agree over the past little while, and say, let's have a chat.
Man, the
Why do I have two things? That was weird. It rolled twice.
No, the last one was from the last roll you did.
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay though. So we're gonna take the one and the so you got 17 and a 15. Sounds good. And with that, one of those is a success. They do not respond. You're not really shocked about that. But I do want to kind of make it clear. In response, they kind of split off into sort of two paired elements. It looks like they're trying to outflank you and then just overwhelm you with superior numbers.
There's 4 ships.
There are
3.
there are 4 ships.
Are they all the dare decks?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
They're big.
we're dead.
Between us and them, is it just open space?
It is. There's lots of this gravimetric stuff all over the place. So anything is automatically given like the whole area has a trait of difficult space. So all difficulties are increased by 1, having to do with piloting, shooting, anything like that, sensors, all of that stuff. But the same goes for them as well.
Well, I have something for this.
And
Continue.
I was going to ask Gurkhan, our gravimetric, our sensor labs, they're set, right? The gravity well thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Right. Sofek, is there any way we can time those to make sure that we have to use them almost like terrain to get to stop the Romulans from completely outflanking us 2-1?
I can use the labs to attempt to map and predict the gravimetric eddies as much as I can, Captain.
The first pair of Romulans fire off a shot at your ships at long range, and they miss. You are currently at long range.
Evasive maneuvers.
All right, that is.
Got it, sir.
Evasive action is a daring and con check with a difficulty of 1, assisted by the ship's structure and con. If successful, the ship's flight controller, until the flight controller's next turn, all attacks against the ship and all attacks made by the ship increase their difficulty by 1.
As we do this, by the way, the scene is going to cut and do our intro that I totally forgot to do 20 minutes ago. So,
evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, we're going to do it right now. Here you go.
Damage produced by 1. It's called push the limits.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay, so we're back. The ship is in combat with some Romulans. 2 of the Romulans are heading off. They're kind of like, so they're tag teaming almost. So it's not all 4 at once. Tim wants to make this difficult and dangerous, not just water just because you showed up. And so, yeah, that's where we're at this very moment. That's where we're at. And I just want to know, you guys have initiative. I'm going to spend my first threat of the night and take initiative. Unless Yazikov is going to do her thing.
Yazikov's not on
Am
board.
am I on a shuttle or?
Yeah.
Am I like one leg
Yazikov
into like an
isn't-
EV suit or?
No,
It's just I take initiative from the shuttle bay.
Shoot them.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! I don't want to go.
Fine, help them. They're not going to be fine.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about these.
Nice. Okay. And with that, I'm going to take a shot with my disruptors. So actually, I'm not. I'm going to use my action. I'm going to move. I'm going to do evasive maneuvers. I'm spending a power, and I'm moving into. I'm going from long to medium to short range. Like I'm just moving right in. Evasive maneuvers. 2 ranges, I believe. Not evasive maneuvers. Attack formation, or just fly. Shit.
Attack pattern.
Attack pattern.
Well, attack pattern is a separate action. So
There's-
you're doing maneuvers.
One lets me move into ranges, and I think that's the attack pattern.
That's just maneuver.
Okay, great. It's maneuver.
Flight coordinator uses. You don't even roll anything. It just does it.
Yeah, but it's power to go 2 ranges and no power to go 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, so that's what I'm doing. And with that, power and the ship is bearing down on you. You are up.
I am going to start this because we have no momentum now, I believe, to rally. I shall say to my crew, that this is not the first time we've been in this situation. We've persisted through worse. We've fought the Borg, we fought the Romulans, we'll fight them too. This is not our last stand. This is our greatest moment.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm saying. It's a presence and command task, difficulty 0, and it just generates momentum.
Okay.
Inspiring speech number 54.
Yeah.
he just literally has them listed. Oh my god, he does have them listed. They're listed and they're on like a pad.
When he's really tired, it's just a recording.
Fires out of the chair and I grab it. I'm like, right, which one? Right. Here we go.
That one's always been a favorite of mine.
Aha! 4.
Nick eyes.
Jeez.
Yeah. So 4 momentum is what I generate for the crew.
Okay.
That's all I got.
4 momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's difficulty 0.
Nice.
Critted twice.
Okay. I will add those momentum in. Let's go back to the ship. Ships. Go. Let's get some momentum on the pool there. 4. And okay. And with that, my ship was going to go, so I will take a shot with my disruptors again. This time at close range. Shit, I did that badly. I should have. Yeah. Okay. Late now. 3. I will make it. That'll hit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Dropped by 4. Becomes 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 shields, which technically is because it's more than 5 damage at 1 attack. It's a breach.
It's a breach.
Not on the weapons. Not on the weapons.
We got 2 more breaches available on the weapons. Gotta figure out which location blows up. 6, communications. So talking with outside vessels is down, and even certain.
No, I mean it's only 1 breach, so it doesn't affect. It doesn't damage sensors.
Once it's breached, the communications are unavailable, right?
No, the system's disabled once we have 4 breaches. It's damaged once we have 2 because we're size 4,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just a bunch of sparks and stuff fly off.
Yeah, because if we took a structure breach, that's when consoles explode and we could actually have dead bridge crew.
That's right. And Leah, just for like on your side, in the shuttle with Yezikov, you can see the ship just take a beating and kind of like take off. It did the full like fly up kind of like in front of the shuttle, so the shuttle couldn't take the hit. Just to give it that epic kind of backing. Okay, who's next?
I'm gonna go and shoot.
I would like to fire back if we can.
Be better if we could actually get an attack pattern going.
Evasive maneuver, sir, or do you want me to just sit here?
I've had enough of evading. Let's attack. Attack pattern.
We didn't even start evading, sir. That's why we keep getting hit.
That's probably why we keep getting hit, but now it's time to attack.
All right.
They already shot us. Let's fire back. Attack pattern.
Okay, so
as an aside too, I'm just looking at the rules here, and we can take unlimited minor actions during our turns. First one's free, next one needs momentum, and a minor action includes restore, so like on all of our turns we should try to restore things, or else we're gonna die.
There you go.
Anyway.
And also your side characters can do 0 level skill checks. So Luther
they're all on the shuttle right now.
Well, yeah.
They're not on the ship.
You can easily make stuff up too, and you can get Beagle to do things as well.
So Leah, this one for you is a daring and con. with a difficulty of 2, supported by the ship's weapons and con.
What are we doing?
Attack pattern.
Attack patterns. Okay. Sorry, daring and con. This is a focus I have.
Yeah, and then the ship
task roll is 2.
Ship supports you with weapons and con.
Okay. And the difficulty is reduced due to push the limits. So we're not getting the penalty from difficult terrain.
Okay.
As a bonus, Zanny says you can create your own attack pattern. Name it whatever you want. Have at it. I trust you, Sarah. More than that.
Fun.
More than those others.
Okay. Do you want to use some momentum?
Yeah. So evasive maneuvers is going to give us advantage when we're shooting. Is that what
Yes.
the benefit is here?
No, attack pattern. You want attack pattern.
Yeah.
It's going to do this stuff.
Reduce all the difficulty of all attacks made by the ship. Reduce the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
To
So
a minimum of 1. Yeah.
Should I use momentum or should we keep it for the shooting?
Use the momentum because this is going to make shooting easier.
Okay. So I will buy another die, which is 1 momentum, I believe, and then I'll take that task roll. Tight.
Okay.
Cool.
Hold on.
Cool.
The ship supports.
Yeah.
With 2.
Tight.
Holy
So-
crap!
Thank
ships-
Christ.
Yeah, that's 3 successes. That's what you needed.
Well, I
Yeah.
tried something different. Didn't work, but the good thing the backup in the ship was still there.
What is attack pattern, Riker? Is it full on what he does in Lower Decks, where he comes in just like from the top down, shooting guns blazing?
That he does. He also does that in the original, the TNG as well. When he from the alternate one, where
Oh yeah, the Entertainer Rising does. That's
Slices people in half.
that's right. I love it. Okay, yeah, all right. So that's attack
I
pattern,
think
right?
we can. I think one of us can spend a determination to take an instant action again.
One of you could spend 2 momentum to maintain initiative if you want to do it.
And want to do that and get Beagle to shoot Sam?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Captain Zanny.
Yes. We're in position. Fire.
Okay,
He stands up. He does the con. Fire, or the Kirk.
Beagle will take a shot. It's gonna be his
Where is it?
security and control, right?
Tactical
Yes.
fire weapon. It is control plus security, assisted by the ship's weapon and security. Difficulty is normally 2. It is reduced to 1 because we're in attack pattern currently.
Nope. Difficulty is 3 because of the terrain. So now difficulty is reduced
Okay, because of our attack pattern.
to 2. Correct.
Okay.
Beagle will score 2 successes.
And then what does the ship need to roll? Ship needs to roll
Weapons
weapons and
security.
security. Okay. Weapons and security.
Beagle's just so excited on the bridge. I get to hit the buttons.
Ship hits.
Nice. Okay, so Beagle's going to
using
use
the
that momentum and give more damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll this one first, and then I add 1 more die. I'll just add another die right now. Put a 2 in it.
Just add 1 more dice in.
Boop.
So
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
And each
that
one
is
of those,
breach.
because it's versatile, is a momentum.
Correct. That you can spend to get more points if you want, more damage if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll those. Roll 3 more.
No, you just add damage.
Oh, so
You can
1,
add
2,
4
3
damage.
to get 2 breaches, right?
1, 2, so it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that'd be 2 breaches.
Yeah. Beagle finds like, Captain, I believe we found their main warp core. Targeting now.
Not a warp core, it's a black hole, but good job, Beagle. High five.
Oh,
High
Beagle
five.
totally goes in for a high five. Absolutely.
He leans over.
So yeah, he leans over. Ship does its resistance. It's going to do shields. It'll still take the breaches. Do you want to roll your d6s and show me where my breaches are?
Anybody want to roll that, Captain?
Sure.
Doug? Dr. Doug's like, please kill all the medical personnel.
2d6? Is that what I'm rolling?
Just a d6.
Roll a d6. You roll 1 d6, Doug. You roll the other d6.
4.
4 and 1. All right. So 1 on the
Engines and
one on the
sensors.
structure.
Structure.
Nice.
Ooh, the structures are good ones. Somebody might be killed on the bridge. Kaboom.
What you get for shooting at my ship?
Nope, nobody's killed on the ship.
Good. Wait, not good.
Not okay. And with that, it is my turn now. I am fired. I'm going to do a repair roll. All right, they're working on a breach. They've repaired one of the breach damage. Well, they've repaired the difficulties to the structure. Okay, back to you guys.
I'm gonna go if you guys don't mind.
Can I get Sofek to go?
Okay.
The first minor action, Sofek's going to restore the impact damage to the communications.
Nice.
So they're back. And then I guess I'm going to put the sensors towards. You said the B ship was hit by two of the other two warbirds.
No. It's kind of like they're all coming at you guys. They're focusing on you guys.
Oh, all four?
Okay. All four. Two at a time, though. The other two are on a flank spin.
Okay, I guess I'm not getting what the message was that was sent to me then.
Just the ship.
Okay.
As in your ship. I was typing too fast.
Use sensors on this chat.
You just got
so
hit.
Okay.
Use your sensors on it.
So like internal sensors?
No, just your sensors. Do a sensor.
Okay.
Reason science.
Difficulty of whatever the check is reduced by 1 because it's the ship.
Ship is going to help.
We have improved sensors, all scanning.
Nice. Okay, and the ship can assist with sensors and security if you want.
Sensors and security. Another one.
Nice. You'll get 2 momentum, Sofek. There's something unusual with the damage. There was something piggybacked. There was a modified disruptor beam. So yes, it did damage, but there's something unusual about it.
It gave our ship the space plague.
Want to use momentum to gain information?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So there was an encoded transmission piggybacked into that disruptor blast.
Captain, the last blast from the Romulan warbird had a communication embedded in it.
What?
Pretty sure the communication they send when they shoot at us is die. Wait, no, Luther's on the other ship. Luther's not here.
I'm hearing Luther's mind in my mind. Ow! What does it say?
It'll take a daring or reason and security to do a check for it.
Let me guess, it's pew pew pew.
Well, I want to know, why would they shoot us a communication? Literally.
Could be a covert communication, Captain.
I'll take a look. Can I take a look?
You've had an action already this round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to be somebody else. Difficulty 2, so...
Sofek, figure it out.
Sofek's already had his action.
I've already done my action.
Then the only person we have left is
Gurkhan or Dr. Dud. Gurkhan's got some security, I think.
Yeah, we also have less than a quarter of our shields that I really want to put them up. If any more, Captain, understanding that there's a message on these disruptor blasts, I would like to have more shields for the next message we receive.
So the second ship is doing repairs.
Hey.
Back to you guys again.
Gurkhan, I need to know what that message says. It wasn't sent hunted back of a disruptor blast for no reason.
Hi, Captain. This is control and engineering.
Daring and security or reason and security? Difficulty
I'll take
2.
daring.
The ship can assist with communications and security.
I do not have a focus in whatever this is.
There's
We have
3
momentum,
in
though,
the
correct?
pool. Yep.
I will use one.
There's actually 4 momentum.
I will use one because it'll take 3 to get a second die. Daring security. I'm not bad at this. Well, 3 successes for that.
Nice.
And
Okay.
you said the ship supports? No?
The ship can support too. Yeah, communication.
I do. Communications. Okay, and Stefan had just fixed communications.
Yep.
Good thing I restored communications.
Yeah, good call, Stefan.
1, so 4 successes.
Nice. Okay, so 2 momentum back in the pool, and the message encodes friendly will render aid ASAP. Focus fire on wingman Sigmund.
I think that's our friend.
And with that, so the scene kind of spins, and you can see towards the Tilikaal planet and the Orgon 3, and you can see the Venture is working to redirect gravimetric energies away from the Tilikaal planet, and the Blepharon and the shuttle have landed. With that, we're going to take our break. So we're going to be back in 10 minutes to give my crew a chance to breathe and decide how they're going to do the next sort of turns. Dr. Doug's going to have to do... Oh, Dr. Doug, you didn't get a chance to go! Dr. Doug, what would you like to do? I'm so sorry.
I'm on the shuttle. You
You're
don't
on the
just
shuttle.
skip me.
Okay.
It'd be Herb up in the ship.
It's just like... and we'll be back in 10 minutes with our next battle scene. Be right back. Yeah.
was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
We shoot phasers at his head until his head explodes.
And we're back. Welcome back, crew. So we left at quite a chaotic point. So you'd arrived at the system. I'm talking very poorly tonight. So you have arrived. Gee whiz. You've arrived at the Candidate 3 system, and as you did, the ships were slammed. You come in with a small flotilla of ships from the Narendra Station to try and figure out what was going on. The ships were slammed with gravimetric waves, taken some damages. Sam, as Commodore of the fleet, you've sent off the Venture and the see, now I can't.
Yeah, see, that's what you get.
This is USSB.
USSB.
USSB. They've gone off. So the Venture has gone off to try and like stop a planet that's warped in, like literally been folded space in. The Bellerophon has landed on the other planet to try and rescue or assist Assessor Tredick as was requested, and whoever else is down there. Probably the Tilikaal, the ones you met at the very end of the last game. Meanwhile, your ship has gone off to fight some Romulans at the edge of the system to keep them from getting into the system and causing problems further. And in the last sort of volley of attacks, one of the ships you have hit, but and has also hit you, you detected a message saying that they're an ally. Sam, you actually know that code. Sigmund is, or sorry, yeah, you know that code. It is a embedded officer. And that's where we left off. So the battle rages on. Top of the round, you're going to have initiative. I'm not spending the threat to take it this time.
Sure.
And let's switch over to the ship view and carry on with the battle.
I will use my once per scene directive since before everybody else can go, and I will order Beagle to, since we're still in an attack pattern, so we get that bonus still, to fire at that other ship, the one that didn't send us the message.
You have oh yeah, it's the top of the round. So yeah, okay, great. So
but Beagle can still take an action after this. This is me ordering him to fire on that ship.
Okay.
Immediately, because now that I know what that message is, I want them to get that guy to get the message. Yes, received.
Gotcha. So you're shooting on the other ship, the one that, like, not the one that just shot you.
Not the one that shot us with the message.
Okay, great. Shot you with the message. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
I can only do that once per scene, but Beagle gets to shoot.
So Beagle, you can see the tactical aim, like on the view screen. It's kind of like flipping between the two of them. You're like, not that one, the other one. Beagle's gonna spend
exactly what he says.
Yeah. He does say it. So I didn't use the power from last time, so I'm going to use power this time as well. So we're down to 6 power, just to give that a heads up now. He's going to shoot phasers. That is security. He's going to use a momentum and
supported by the ship as well.
And roll 3 dice. He's gonna get 3, so he'll hit, and that's actually gonna put 1 momentum into his hands because of the evasive maneuvers. It hasn't come to Sarah yet, so evasive maneuvers is still up. The attack pattern Riker.
Right, and then
still going until Sarah goes again. Oh, thanks.
2, 4, 6, 7. Versatile does not trigger.
No, but that will be a breach. Although it doesn't look like very much damage made it through. It was more like just the shields overloaded. Doug, can I get a D6 to see which system was hit on the Romulan ship? Nice. Another
Communications.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
Since that succeeded, I'm going to use the follow my lead. I can only do this once per scene, but I spend a determination, which will be the prevent, and I can't read the rest of my own handwriting.
Excellent.
I don't
was
remember
great
getting
today.
that determination.
Yeah, gonna burn that one.
Burn it off, baby.
But the next task that an ally attempts counts as having assistance for me using my presence and command. So whoever does anything next, shields, you get a bonus from my presence and command.
Okay. Speaking of which,
I'm done.
okay, so the Romulan's going to take a shot at you now. And I'm using a threat to get an extra dice.
I hope you roll a 20.
3 of them.
Ah, so close.
Oh, what? A 19 and 18 and oh, come on. The
Good.
worst. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, I don't have a breach on my weapons, or that would have actually activated. Like it would have been a crit fail. Okay. So,
I say good flying, Sarah.
yeah. So the ship kind of swoops in and out. The Romulan, the beam kind of like you
Easy
see it
peasy,
light
sir.
up. Sarah, what kind of maneuver did you do? Like, what kind of? Because your ship is. So to give you a reference size, you guys are this. The Derricks class warbirds are size 6, and you're a size 4. So
Yeah.
you're the same. I think your entire ship is about the same size as the saucer elongated on the Galaxy class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just say like because Gurkhan I think is behind me. He just sees me like roll or like reach over, and adjust the gravity settings, and then barrel roll the thing.
Oh, nice, nice. So everyone, just for a brief moment, is like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God!" Like
The
it's a little...
people in engineering are fighting off nausea.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's why she she adjusted the gravity so that it would like compensate when she does the barrel roll. So it's like it's just like a little,
Little
She's being
touch.
friendly to everybody.
and there we go.
Being nice about it, and there we go.
Nice.
Fair. I guess.
There we go.
I guess it's Gurkhan's turn,
Okay.
which means he is going to regenerate the shields.
Yeah,
Momentum.
Is there anything you can restore before then?
I'm going to be using a determination after this to do something, but I want to get the shields up first.
okay.
Here, you
Big yikes.
automatically get not that.
Eh,
Nothing.
Do we have any momentum?
Weird. Just
There is 3 momentum in the pool.
I will
Not
use
doing-
1. I do have a focus on shields, and the difficulty of this is reduced to 1 because I know my ship, or it's reduced to 0 because I know my ship.
Sorry, I reread that. I didn't have to roll. He just gets 1 success for my presence and command.
Hey, that's pretty sweet.
So
I
then
spent a
I'm not
determination,
using the
so-
momentum.
There you go.
I get 2 successes, which is 2 2 successes because
Okay.
difficulty 0. Each initial success is 2 shields, and then any momentum I gain I can use to put shields, so I'm bringing us back up to full shields
Nice.
for the 2 momentum that I gained. I'm now going to use a determination for Gurkhan. I'm going to use the determination, my ship is my home, my crew is my family.
Yep.
And then see if I'm a veteran first. I am, so I don't spend it
Nice. Very cool.
because he's been through enough ships that have literally exploded. And then he is going to, where is it? I'm going to modulate the shield. That's going to take a power requirement of 1. It's a control and security task. Assisted by the ship's structure and engineering. Difficulty of 2. I reduced that by 1. If success, the ship's resistance is increased by 1 plus an additional 1 per momentum.
Very cool.
Spent. See if I can pull this off. Control security, weapon security. Control and security. I will use a momentum on this one. So 2 successes so far. Haida, it is structure and security. I keep forgetting what the other one is. Weapons and security. Oh, come on. 1. Okay, so it's 3 successes. I'm going to burn all the momentum to make our resistance 7.
Ooh, okay. So momentum pool is empty.
Yeah. Captain, shields at 100%, modulating the shields to redirect plasma energy away from our hull.
Way to go, big guy.
Did you polarize the shield plating? Is that what happened?
I've spent many decades fighting Romulans. I've figured out their technology, and I know it burns. So I made our ship just a little bit cooler.
Did you have to use any power to do that?
Yes.
How many power?
Down, so 1 just for that one.
1. Okay,
so we're down to 5.
Down to 5. All right. Nicely done, peeps. Okay, back to the Romulans. They are going to increase the difficulty. I'm going to burn a threat in order to keep the difficulty back down. And then you can see their front piece light up as they drop a plasma torpedo at you. This will give you, I believe this gives you momentum. Because I am escalating. Basically, it's like you use a plasma, when you use a photon torpedo, it gives me threat. When I do it, I believe it gives me.
I thought it spent I thought you spent a threat to do it, and we just gave you threat to do it.
Oh, is that what it is? Great. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I spent the threat. Okay, I got my threat number back in, and I take my shot. Boom. The torpedo goes wide.
Swing and a miss.
Gravity eddies are messing with you.
Gravity eddies are really wicked.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta burn off more threat.
Well, that was lucky, folks. Not sure how long I can keep that one up.
Do you know what? For just effect, it kind of like shoots off, and the thing kind of does that spin, and everyone just like that full, like the bridge is just one collective as the plasma torpedo, like green, like that's just that ugly flashing light flies right in between the 4 nacelles. So like the 2 and 2, it goes right through the middle of them.
Just hear me
Out
go,
the other
brace!
Yeah. And with that, we'll take another shot. Back to you guys. No, you know what? I'm going to spend another threat and maintain initiative. And I'm going to do... Oh, I need some shields. Okay. Wrong. Come on.
Are you trying to repair something?
Yeah.
If the guy's
All
in
the
engineering,
like
it's
garbage.
difficulty 0.
It is. I was. That's okay. Okay, so you can see their shields reinforced somewhat. And with that, back to you guys.
I've gone. Gurkhan, you went. Beagle still technically could go.
Beagle
but
hasn't
Sopek,
gone.
Dr. Doug,
Herb
or
or
Sarah.
Dr. Herb hasn't gone because Dr. Doug's on the shuttle.
Pass.
You got nothing for
Yes.
Herb? Herb could do like navigational stuff. Herb can.
He's a botanist. What is he gonna do?
Oh yeah, he's in sciences.
He can show you
We gotta
pieces of
get you-
moss
we
he's
gotta-
collected.
We
I
gotta
mean,
get you.
he can work on the scanners. Launch a probe at them, see what it says.
Hit him
like-
with the probe.
Everybody can repair things, right? So
Yeah,
you can
let's
do
get
some
let's
kind
get
of
Herb
repair.
doing a system.
Okay, what is that?
Didn't we have we had a complication on what was it? Shields?
We had a complication on communication still.
Yep.
Yeah, I fixed the weapons. We took a hard hit and it
And
knocked
it's
communications down a bit.
sensors or it's an engineering. Tell us what to do.
So if he wants to do blah blah blah, damage control. It is presence and engineering task with a difficulty determined by the system chosen. Difficulty on this one is not that high. I think it's difficulty 1 because of the damage.
Yeah.
It does not remove any breaches, only the penalty suffered.
All right, Herb, let's do it.
Presence
We
and
got free
energy.
hands. Hopefully, he can do something.
You got it.
He got it.
There you go.
He can
Threw a
also
bunch
be
of sod at it.
because we do have a not helm. We have a Stefan's going to be on sensors. We do have somebody that does like
Ops and
communications.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so you could be like trying to intercept their signals or something, or you can he literally has an ability called damage report. Reduce the difficulty 1 task to perform repairs. Yeah, you can make damage report. Everything broken.
Yeah.
Tell me
Okay.
what's not broken.
Herb's going to be the only guy that points in 3 locations and say that needs fixing.
So as this is all happening, the other 2 warbirds break off and head directly for the Tilikaal planet. And you can see one of them start to spin, turn, and open their hangar bays. They're about to launch assault shuttles.
Captain.
Whew, tough choice. Well, those assault shuttles are going to cause a problem, but then we still have a whatchamacallit on our butt, right?
Oh, Dirtex
Daredex.
that we're currently fighting, and we also, I mean, you can also just trust that Yesikov can probably take out everybody on all those shuttles by herself.
Maybe.
After tanking the shots.
But fair. But is the
he
one that's launching the shuttle, is that the one that we just shot at?
No, it's the 2 new ones. Like the 2 that were ignoring you guys, they were coming in for a flank, and now they've broken off, and they've headed off towards the planet themselves. Like they're leaving the other 2 to deal with you. Not
Yeah,
that wanted to...
These are ships 3 and 4 that are
Right.
doing surface assault now.
There you go.
Fair enough. Well, we were asked by the alien to help them. This would just not be very helpful. So I think we should help them. Break off and go for those assault shots.
Are you gonna let Sigmund know, or are you just gonna break off?
Ooh.
How can we even let him know?
Yeah, he shot us to let us know that he was even here.
Quick, shoot in the back in Morse code.
There's a
you
probe
do
that
have-
we could fire at him.
Actually, yeah, I do know the code, right? That
Yeah,
he sent.
You could do the same piggyback back.
Yeah. So fact, I would piggyback that on the signal and let them know where we're gonna. That's what we need to do. We need to help the. I think our priority is the planet. As long as USS B is handling its own. Yesikov's there. She can do it. She got it. So
I guess I'm gonna take the info from the shot that hit us and from the captain to twin a signal into our next phaser shot. Captain, I would recommend the strength does not matter for the message to achieve. We just need to hit. I might recommend fluctuating our phaser so it doesn't do damage and potentially kill our contact.
noted, but we can't make it a weak one either. Otherwise, they'll know something's up. So 60%.
I mean, 60% would look like your ship is damaged a little bit. Are trying to like fix and also do damage.
Yeah, I like 60%. Sounds right.
Okay, so Sofek.
Should I just do like a scan for weakness? Roll for simplicity, or do you want me to roll something else?
I think daring in science, or yeah, I think daring in science is fine for this one. I mean, realistically, we could even do the daring and security if you want to. It is a weapon system.
Yeah, nope. I'll stick with science.
Uh,
Sciencing a code in.
Ship assist?
Yeah, sure. The ship can assist with security.
Sensors and security?
Yep. No, weapons and security.
Oh, weapons and security.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, critical failure.
So the ships just having so many
It got beat up. Weapons have two breachers.
All sensor checks now. So in fact, that is the third thing with sensors that the ship has rolled a 0 on. The second,
Yep.
sorry. So your all sensor related checks on the ship at the moment have a complication.
That was actually the weapons. That wasn't even the sensors.
It was. So, and weapons have a complication of 1 now.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2, and sensors have 2. Okay. Sofek, that's 4 successes. That's going to get some momentum back in the pool. It's giving you 1 momentum. Would you like to do something special with that momentum, or do you want to put it in the
I'm gonna put it in the pool so we have momentum again.
Okay, what's the message say, Sam?
It can only be a brief one, right?
Yep.
I'm going to say moving to block, moving, target assault shuttles, Delta. I'll get it. Yeah.
We go now. Bye.
Okay, as you take off, the ship that Sigmund sent you the message from swoops in and is coming like right for you. Like if Yezikov were here, she would know this tactic as like literally one of those kill shots where it's gonna like pile right through you as it shoots you apart. And the front end is like being like her phaser systems and the torpedo tube is lighting up, like everything's coming in hot. And she's gonna take a shot, and at the very last second, she veers off and just unloads on the other ship.
I know where that scene's from.
Is it Star Trek? Is that scene from Star Trek?
Yeah.
Are we playing Star Trek?
Oh man.
What?
When did the Jedi
gosh.
show up?
Oh, come on! Oh.
I used the determination.
No,
Please,
you know what?
Tim, roll better.
I'm using threat. I'm using threat to hit that because that just
That was the evasion roll for the other ship, right?
that's
That was
right.
inspired.
That was the evasion for
exactly.
the other ship. Screw it. I'm not even rolling. She's just gonna hit it. I'm making this happen. I mean,
it's just a surprise attack.
Master. No,
It's a surprise attack.
I don't need.
Yeah.
That's right. Boom. Other ship gets hit. Done. That's my turn. You guys have, I think, 1 more turn left on your side.
Yeah, and it was
Sarah-
a combat. We finished Stefan. We haven't done Herb, Sarah,
Yeah, Herb
or
did
Beagle.
the damage repair.
Oh yeah, so we haven't done Sarah and
hasn't
Beagle.
done anything.
So Sarah.
Neither has Beagle.
I'd say probably move us into position for the assault shuttles, and then
Yes,
Beagle can
sir.
go pew pew.
You have there's literally a skill
Sir,
called.
do you want me to attack or keep dodging?
Back.
Yes, sir. So I'll go into attack pattern again.
Nice. All right, Sarah.
Unless
Yeah,
you want
so
to ram something.
daring and con.
I don't think
difficulty
that's
two.
what this ship is built for, sir.
We
But I
do
can
have an
certainly
ability.
try.
We do have an ability called Ram.
Everyone has.
Ram speed.
It says right in the rule book. This is like a last
Resort.
God
Yeah.
damn it. It'd be
Um,
super cool if like one of us could roll over like a 18. That'd be cool.
Wow. We're just like
Yeah.
it's a night.
So I'm going to use my value cool as a cucumber. And
Yes.
just say like, oh, that was too bad. Let me give it a little shake, and
Big
I'm gonna
girl.
try that again.
Ship does support with 1.
If a success is scored, then the ship can support.
It's daring and con, right? I'm
Daring
doing this.
con.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
All
There you
right,
go.
There we go.
that feels better.
3 successes.
All right. That'll keep your difficulties at 2, and that'll
Hey.
put another momentum into the pool unless you want to use it for something, Sarah.
No, I'll keep it in the pool.
Done. Okay. So the new ships see you coming.
That did take a power, Tim. We're down to power 4.
The new ships see you coming, and they're gonna take a shot. I'm gonna shoot a torpedo at you.
Move.
That will hit. 3 is exactly what I needed.
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. -7.
Minus your resistance first.
That was just
Yep,
7
that's
because
7.
of the modulated shields.
Resistance is 7?
Yeah, I did the remodulate shields, which means until we take a damage that punches through our resistance, or the resistance is increased by how many momentum I spent, which was 3.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that took a
little
determination
ship.
and form of momentum.
I mean, good thing, too, because now you're not taking a breach.
Yeah.
Oh, did you spend 3 momentum or 2?
I spent.
3.
So we're actually resistance 8 then.
Oh, because you get one for
It's
free.
an auto 1 plus an extra 1 for each momentum spent. And we're base
Ooh.
resist 4.
Because that took us to 0
You-
momentum.
You doubled our resistance essentially.
That's very cool.
So 2 damage to the shields.
3.
3. Oh yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Shields
Okay.
at 75%, Captain.
All right. So here's the crappy part about this one. It's got persistent 8.
Yes.
Appears we're burning, sir.
Yes. Find persistent. See what it does.
Our resistance is back down to 4, though.
I will find persistence. Well, one of you guys goes. Actually, at the top of the round.
Beagle hasn't gone. Beagle didn't
Beagle-
fire last round.
I ordered him to fire, but he can fire again, actually, in the same round.
Yeah, because yours was your action.
You can also, I think, use a minor action to fire again or something along those lines. If you use security.
Oh, yeah.
Minor action only counts if.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a talent that Yasikov has. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Here, Matt.
Oh, cool. So persistent
Beagle.
8. At the end of the round, we're going to suffer 8 damage. And that's going to happen for 2 rounds since you rolled 2 effects.
Anyway,
Can we have these awesome weapons on our ship? Can I start
No.
putting flamethrower torpedo?
We get
launcher?
momentum to add like 1 extra damage.
Yeah, because we're the reasonable people in this galaxy. The humans are the reasonable ones.
We're
Wow.
not
See his
shooting. We're
character
not
sheet.
shooting napalm
It
torpedoes.
should be in the regular stuff. It should be in with the USS Haida crew, right at the very top, above you, above Ross.
I don't see him. Want me to do what with him?
Shoot.
Control and security task with a complication 1 is what we have right now. Oh, 2 complication 2. Assisted by the ship's weapon and security, we have phasers and all that stuff. I think the difficulty right now would be 3,
Correct.
but reduced to 2 because we're on attack pattern.
Correct.
I mean, they did shoot us with a torpedo. Just saying.
you can fire full spread. I'm
Full
behind
spread?
that.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, God, okay.
A full spread would get both ships and some of the shuttles.
Full spread. They started it. We didn't fire first.
Yeah,
They
so
fired
it's-
the first
It's gonna be 2
Just
threat.
photon. Let's do this.
It's gonna be 2 threat.
Just in like the shuttle, the cuts to over to our shuttle, and like the hairs on back of Yeskov's neck start to rise. Like, oh, I feel like something bad is about to happen.
Luther
it's just-
sees Yasikov and he's like, I think we should all buckle up. It's going to get
Control.
rough.
Control security task roll 2. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Yes, and the ship is supporting with weapons and
I would-
security.
Yeah, you rolled better than I do. I was gonna say before you shoot, I would roll.
Well, he hit.
Oh God.
Use a momentum to shoot.
Yeah, let's roll the
No.
damage first.
Roll one more. What is a hit? Something a B.
Yeah, we have attack pattern.
Yep.
Let's see what
Although
the
Tim,
damage is.
you get a total of 3 threat for this.
Nice.
All right, photon
Should
torpedo.
I ignore all of the values on Beagle?
Yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see a
Great.
thing on B.
I don't see a goddamn thing.
Thank
2,
you.
4, 6, 8, 9 damage.
And was there also the extra 1 dice for full spread in
Nope.
there?
Nope. Let me go ahead and should I re-roll that? Yeah, let's go ahead and just put a 4 there. Let me just re-roll that so it's easier on everybody. Well, let's go ahead and take the first one.
Yeah, just roll an extra dice. I mean,
Yeah,
just
just roll an
instead
extra
of doing a
dice.
reroll, just roll an extra one.
A single D6. Boop.
So that's a
Misses.
miss. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Nice. Okay. Balls. That's gonna hurt. So let's get a breach on both ships.
You want to roll that, Doug? Matt, Doug.
What am I? Sorry, what am I rolling?
Just roll a D6 because we can see what location we're popping.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
4 and 2. So 4 is structure, 2 is computers.
Right.
Ooh, structure breach, the fun ones.
Okay.
Do we roll damage on the other vessel as well? Because it's a photon
do
torpedo
it.
spread. Hold on. Do we get okay? So the other vessel rolls this. 2, 4, 6, 8 as well. I mean, the photon torpedo is the last resort weapon, except it was used quite often by Voyager.
I believe of their 40 torpedoes, they shot 130 some
Let
odd.
it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
They're not here. They're not here. Okay. So it's gonna be like difficult to stop this. And as you take your shot, you see Sigmund's ship just take an absolutely brutal blow. And you see the ship actually separate down. You know how they're kind of like they're hollow in the middle. It breaks in half, top and bottom.
Ooh, like a macaron.
Yeah, they're fine.
And with that, as the other ship explodes, so does hers.
Wait, did we just kill 2 ships?
No, it's the previous 2 ships exploded that we were fighting. The one that
was
messaged
helping
us,
you and the one that was shooting you.
Right. Okay.
yeah, we did
The one
hurt
that
her
was
pretty
helping you
hard on
just
the way.
broke in half. And the one
And
that
then the
was
ship-
shooting at you got blowed up. And then the
Cool.
one that was helping you blowed up as well. The 2 that you're currently fighting that just launched the shuttles, they did launch some of the shuttles. Some of the shuttles made it down, just as your shuttle is landing as well. Yazikov, can you tell me just in real brief? So I'm going to give you kind of like a really brief overview of what's happening down here. But things are just like there's literally planet-sized pieces falling from the sky from the other planet that's stuck in orbit. The Venture is not completely successful in stopping everything. Tredic gets you to help him fix stuff and start getting as many kind of these pods as you can out. Or sorry, as many of the like the data core. Like you just basically want to save stuff. Kind of what it's at this point. And there are Romulans there as well. It's just getting messier and messier and worse and worse.
Cool.
I
Par
know.
for the course, really.
Fun, right? Yeah. Wherever you are, whether on the surface,
Wherever you go.
I'll be there.
wherever you are, whether on the surface of the dying planet or at your station, fighting the warbirds, you all see the phenomena.
Mana.
Fuck you,
unfold
Sam.
before your eyes. A massive beam of energy that the Venture is pushing out through its navigational dish changes color and then freezes in place. Then spins into a glittering swirl of prismatic light. Rips in space open up before you, spilling out in every color of the rainbow in every possible direction, cycling through the spectrum in countless hues and shades you never thought could exist, which carry the scent of 100,000 species of flowers. This swirling vortices on the planet and aboard starships are approximately humanoid size. Well, those and then one in front of your ship that's large enough for even a galaxy class to fly. As you take in the spectacle, a feminine form appears within each of the vortices simultaneously, presenting the same message to each of you at the same time. As before, this is tall humanoid clad in form-fitting dress with what appears to be wings on their back and a small sweeping tiara atop their head.
Space princess.
It is a space princess,
Space
yeah.
angels.
They have short hair and a wide open eyes that are solid blue with no evidence of an iris or pupil. As they take full shape within the shimmering light, they reach a hand out towards you, either in greeting or in supplication. Friends, well met. I am Ash Tamalia of the Displaced Tilikaal. My people and I need your help. We've been trapped for countless millennia. In this broken dimension, we must escape. And the voice is doing that like that multi-tonal reverb. It starts before it starts and it ends after. Yeah. The prismatic lights flicker, nearly go out, then surge back. The stress on Ash Tamalia's face is palpable as the light flickers, as if they're making some great effort to keep the vortices open. We're out of time. We cannot further hold open the way. Take my hand, please. They reach out their hand to each of you simultaneously, somehow being able to appear in multiple places at the same time, even the ship-sized portal reaching out a massive glowing hand. What say you, Captain?
Greetings. I'm Devin Zanny of the USS or the Starfleet, and our mission is to help and make first contact with those beings that we come across. How can we help you?
She just kind of like holds her hand out straight at you, looking at you, and this is the one in space, Zanny, looking at you through the view screen. So it's like a massive humanoid in space, holding up the hand. Are you going to reach out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll reach
out. On the surface, I'm going to let those on the surface choose. Do you want to reach out or not?
Oh, yeah. Like I step forward and reach up to her.
Don't do it.
Okay. Well, then why ask me? Okay, I don't. Yeah.
No, so
Luther would, though, because they're asking for help.
Yeah, no, I know. So Yezikov, I want you to be more paranoid in this scene, like you sometimes get.
I feel attacked.
No, I mean that as an attack. There's a reason that I was hoping Yezikov would go to the planet, because normally you wouldn't just reach out and say yes, we'll help. We'll like reach out to a glowing space time, right?
Yezikov would slap Luther's hand if he did.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. Nope. I'm gonna retcon this. If you want to reach out, just reach out. Tell me if you're gonna do it now. Zanny, you reached out. All of you, and I'm serious. Even if you're on the planet, don't worry about anything I just said.
Cool.
So if you're gonna reach out, then go for it.
Luther would, because they've asked for help.
And Yezikov did.
Are we all seeing the same? Like,
yeah.
Is there an angel for Luther and an angel for me and an angel for whoever the hell else is down here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And a ship-sized angel for the ship.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if the ship has hands, but you can bring something up, Captain.
Do I see Luther's angel? Or am I just fixated on
You're just
mine?
fixated on you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't
make a willpower save.
I don't really know.
No, it's okay. Just
what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing.
Don't ignore me. I almost ruined it. So just go with it.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess I'd reach out then.
All right. Great. Okay.
I don't.
Who? Doug doesn't?
No, I reach out, but it's holding a medical tricorder, and I just start scanning it.
Nice.
Sofek's
Smart.
doing the same, but with a science tricorder.
Okay.
Because
He just has
he
like
has
the
many.
old TOS ones for some reason.
Sofek also
Nice.
has many logical questions.
So as you get to ask your questions, Sofek, let's see. The Tamalia's form clasps their head, and the big hand in space literally just grabs the ship, saucer head first, and with an expression of profound gratitude, you're quickly pulled into the vortex, and you disappear from the Sofek.
Wasn't that a thing in TOS? Didn't that big hand attack the Enterprise?
Yeah. This is an homage to that. Sofek, Dr. Doug, you're left on the own.
I was on the ship.
You're on the planet now. You're
Gallic.
right next to. You're right next to. You're right next to. No. If you're on the ship, you're gone too.
You're gone. It's Gallic on the planet. Would have Gallic reached out? Gallic would have been like,
probably would not have. He'd be like, I ain't touching shit. he touches stuff without Gurkhan telling him to. Stuff normally goes bad.
Okay.
Usually there's a bat left involved.
So Gallic and Dr. Doug are left on the ship, and
on the planet?
Planet.
Sorry. And you're gonna be able to like do what you can to kind of like get back to the shuttle, and you like rip away just as the one planet slams into the other.
So our ship is gone, but is either of the other two ships still in orbit or in the system,
Check.
or the Romulans?
So do you want to do it? You don't see the Romulans anywhere. You want to do a quick sensor sweep on the ship, on the shuttle?
Sure. What is that? Security and
no, it's going to be science and the sensors.
It would be control and science.
Control
and science.
But it's going to be a difficulty 4, and I'm telling you that because it's like there's a lot happening. A small shuttle. So you got 2 momentum in the
pool. Can I use one to add a dice?
Yeah.
Okay. See what happens. Damn.
Gullek's gonna support.
Yeah, do it, Gullek.
Because he's he is subordinate to Dr. Doug.
True.
There you go.
Jesus. Okay, so at the very, very edge of the system, you're able to see faint warp signatures leaving the system towards the unknown regions of the system. Towards where Sofek, do you remember where you guys went, like, I think in season 3, or sorry,
God,
season
no.
1, or like even season 2?
Definite no.
So you guys had found a sort of hidden Romulan base deep in the Expanse, and you dropped off a Starfleet intelligence officer there.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was one of our guests.
Oh, yeah.
Our guests. So it's heading off in that direction. The warp signature.
Do we know, is it a Federation warp signature or a Romulan warp signature?
Unless you want to blow a determination at this point, you can't tell.
I'm sure Sofek left with 2, so Gullek's gonna use one determination. He's gonna use his value repurposing guru to essentially pull parts from other systems in the shuttle to boost the sensors for it.
Okay.
You can take life support. I don't think we really need that.
So it looks like it's runabout.
Oh, so we got warp nacelles and all that good stuff.
The warp
Cool.
trails for a runabout.
Oh, damn.
I mean, most shuttles have.
You guys
Low
would have
shuttle
warp
a runabout.
capability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be?
You wouldn't have like a month-long sleep bay or whatever, like a,
Dr.
like a
Doug,
normal.
you'd be on a runabout. You and
Oh.
Galak. You guys would have
Oh,
taken
okay.
a runabout. There's no way. You've got 3 runabouts. There's no way.
Yeah, so you guys are in the USS Salish.
There you go. Okay. And with that, that's where we end. So your runabout is going to end up back at Narendra. I can't see if the other 2 ships went. I'm going to say they didn't.
They just took off when everybody disappeared to
No,
the space Jesus.
They were too damn the Venture burnt itself out trying to stop the one planet from hitting the other. The Bellephron just got off in the nick of time. And yeah, that's where we're gonna end tonight, folks. That's it. So at the moment, Yezikov, Sofek, Yezikov, Sofek, Gurkhan, and Zanny are all MIA, Dr. Doug.
Doug's only got Galak.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gone. The best conversations ever. Doug and Galak. That's the next season of
Galak's
the Star
gonna-
Trek.
Galak's
Tune in next year for season 4 of Lost Voyages.
Galak's gonna arrive with diabetes at the ship. It's like all these.
Yeah.
No. We're gonna carry on. Don't worry. Okay. So we'll be back. We got a little bit of a break this time, though. Let's see. We're back in March, but we're in the middle of March. Holidays and such. Come on, calendar open.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, so we're back March 12th. That's the next game. So, folks, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you had a good time. We did. And we'll be back in 3 weeks for the next episode of Lost Voyages. I'm the GM Tim. You can find me on social media. Well, not all of it. Instagram. And that's about it. My website, thegmtim.ca. And I'm going to be doing a D20 cruise. So if you want to go on a cruise and play D games with me from LA down to Cabo and back, hit the link. It's in my Twitch and it's on my website. It's on my Instagram. And D&D in a Castle in November. My first table sold out, but there might be a surprise coming for another game. So take a look at the website there as well. And, just hit me up for messages if you want. Otherwise, any of you guys have anything you want to talk about or show off or brag about?
I met Captain Pike today.
You met Captain
He
Pike
was
today.
so
It's Fan
cool.
Expo. Yeah, it's Fan Expo in Vancouver this weekend. I love that you met Captain Pike, Captain Daddy. Oh my God,
Yeah.
he's so cute. All right. With that, folks, I'm the GM Tim. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in 3 weeks. Have a good night, everyone. Live long and prosper.
Bye.